do anything with your cars when you get like your daily?
Jewish. What do you mean?
So like for me, I get a trunk organizer and I put a pair of boxer shorts, socks, 2 t-shirts in it.
Oh wow.
So I'm never like out of clothes.
Wow.
And then I put a spare pack of cigarettes in there.
Yeah.
A full box of cigarettes, which I always end up like tackling in like the first 3 weeks.
Wow.
I put in a pair of fresh underwear.
Yeah, fresh underwear, just in case.
I put on a pair of dirty underwear.
I put them on backwards so my dick tip touches my shithole. So I give myself a nasty dick tip infection.
Yeah.
It's an exciting time. I've gotten new black truck and I've never felt better than both of my new cars were new black trucks. New black truck.
Now do the viewers know what we're talking about here?
New truck?
No.
Chris is being initiated into the Black Truck Society.
Yes. Yeah. It's Ford.
Oh.
What is Ford's slogan? It's Ford.
First on race.
Is built like a rock.
It's Ford or nothing.
It's first on race day. Or found on road dead if you're a Chevy guy.
Found on road dead.
FORD.
Man's Cadillac.
Why is there such animosity towards different brands of truck owners?
People are so impoverished and stupid.
That's exactly
that they think a $40 because the part broke and they had to spend $140 at AutoZone. It means the company's trying to screw them.
You my daughter. You tried to me. You tried to tie me up military style, like Guantanamo Bay. On my 3rd tour, I did have to stop into Guantanamo Bay to drop a few people off. And that's what you tried to do to me. And then go to my house and my family. Because the part on the mirror was $311.
Yeah.
And 311 was playing. Yeah, no, people.
That's why they have that.
I love when people hate a brand.
Yeah.
That's the like hating.
Oh, you're a Chevy guy, huh? I see. You're a Chevy guy.
I guess I just don't like drinking cum. I get it. I guess I just don't like getting my asshole fucked as hard as I can. Come on, honey, let's get out of here.
What I have noticed is going through this process now when I'm on the road, I notice every single truck and like what it is.
Yeah.
And
not a lariat.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed how huge some grills are on trucks.
Yeah.
Like
Toyotas.
Ridiculous.
Toyotas and Denali's grills are gigantic. GMC grills are. Rams, I think Rams started that in like 2004 with the big Ram grill.
It's like biggest logo competition.
Yes. They shrunk them down in 24 because they realized they were getting retarded.
Yeah. I remember a previous PGL you guys were talking about grill sizes.
Well, the last one that was the most noteworthy one was that that Chevy that came out. Can you type in Silverado HD 2022?
The bow tie was the whole thing.
Remember this hideousness?
When the Chevrolet one?
Look at that fucking
Yeah, that's not good
and
looking.
The one on the base model where it's black.
Yeah.
Lower right corner.
That one.
That just looks insane.
Yeah.
What's this deal right here in the front above the grill? Is that just more grill?
That's air. Ram air.
That's Ram air. That's why they call it a Ram.
That's what the Chevy Ram. That's just air induction, and it's just going to increase horsepower and torque.
It's just going to make it so the motor runs calm and smooth the way it wants to. It's going to purr like a kitty cat.
It has it has wants.
It wants to purr like a kitty cat, but you can't make it roar like a lion.
Don't even open up the hood when your girl's around, because it's gonna try to fucking take her out to drinks and fuck her, because it has wants.
Like a gigolo.
It wants pants. It wants to put on a nice pair of trousers.
It wants to wear an elegant top hat.
It wants to go to a football game and have a cold beer.
What does an engine want?
It wants to finger a girl. It wants to feel wet pussy on its pointer finger.
So this is the equivalent of because I was looking at smokers, but there's some that are like,
Chris, you're in, huh?
I got this one. I got the 640. But
whoa.
But look at this one.
Look at the fucking wheels on. Why does this thing have wheels? Because you're in competitions, right?
It's competition grade.
American Forces or whatever.
It's
What? Those are the wheels on my fucking Kawasaki Mule, for real. Holy shit.
It's really funny.
Yoder smokers?
Yeah, Yoder. They're from
like
Yoder, Kansas is what they're named after, and I got like the normal one.
How fast does it go? Holy dude, it's $7,000. How much is that thing you bought?
It was 2.
Now, have you smoked anything yet?
I did a burn in, which is when you like burn off the factory microplastic, like whatever
coatings,
and then I did like some pieces of chuck beef to test. It was good, but I just was testing it. But it's been raining on and off, so I've been.
You're gonna have to build a little shed around that thing, aren't you?
Yeah, or like an awning,
a walk-in.
Yeah, something. Right now, I just have a tarp on it.
I'm building one of those, like as we speak.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't want to get any moisture on here. But it's been raining for like 1 hour a day this whole week. So
what's the top of the line Yoder smoker go? Cimarron, right there. Cimarron's competition. $11,000.
Yeah,
dude.
Top model.
Yeah, you could put a motor on it.
It also has wants.
Yeah,
it wants to be gay though.
Yeah.
It's like I want to suck dick.
Yeah,
I want to suck dick at like a rest stop.
Well, that was the other thing was I originally had a Traeger, but I got it because I was like listening to Joe Rogan and he's sponsored by them.
Yeah.
But they're actually not good. But I fell for the branding trap.
So Joe owes us one smoker's worth of money.
Yeah. But
I guess so.
And all that time you wasted too.
Trying to
make that thing work properly.
Trying to make your burnt ends taste good.
Yeah. So anyways, but I thought of that big ridiculous smoker when I thought of these big trucks.
You should compete, Chris. That would be so funny. Like do like a fish competition, fish smoking. Because I remember I met a guy. His name was John Fish, I think is his name. Mm-hmm. And he smoked. He did so much work to find the way this guy told me what he did to figure out how to smoke salmon. Mm-hmm. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. It was more work than like any of us have done on anything. Mm-hmm. He's like, I flew to Alaska, and then I flew to Sweden, and I was looking up their like timing and the methodology that they were getting, and I'm like, all this. He's like, I just wanted to have the perfect locks for when I started my company, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, listen, man, I love smoked fish so much. I go, it was when I had my antique store. I go, shop whatever you want. I don't want any money. Just buy what he took $220. I go, bring me $200 worth of fish. Fucking Christmas comes around. I'm like, oh, fuck, I got burned by the fish guy. Like December 22, he walks in the door with boxes with smoked mussels that were so fucking good. John Fish, I don't know. I hope he's still around. He was in Connecticut. He was in Misc, Connecticut. It was so fucking good. It was like smoked fish, smoked mussels, smoked whitefish, smoked bluefish, smoked. I was like, yo. And he was just like a pretty normal guy, but smoking's, I love food like that.
I think what I'll do is that would make the most sense to start is make a bunch of beef jerky and then vacuum seal it, and then I can bring it to the office and give it to everybody.
And then
get it.
Yeah.
Because I hate that shit when it's not.
Some mRNA jerky, Chris.
Yep.
Some Moderna jerky. You should. That'd be really funny for the branding.
Madurky.
Madurky's funny.
Madurky. Prep.
Yeah.
Prep jerky.
Yeah. Oh, hell man. Yeah. Holy shit, that's
you just have like a skinny gay guy like, this stuff's great.
Yeah.
Yummy jerky. I'm so sad about my
asshole.
My asshole and my RNA.
God.
Hell yeah.
Can we go to YouTube and type in prep?
Just prep?
It's actually type in I'm on prep. See what comes up. And then I want to see a not a oh, these poor bastards, man. How
long do you have to scroll until it's not white?
You gotta find a video with less than 1,000 views.
Yeah, let's find an amateur in here. We got some back in the game girls. This is not what we want. We look for the face of a man.
I was totally convinced that I had I think for a gay man, and a lot of people can relate to this, every time that you have a cough or you get a cold or God forbid a flu, you're thinking, oh God, this is, I know I do. I was so burdened with anxiety about contracting
How much
that I did
sex
not
did
get
you
tested
have?
for 4 years. A friend of mine pulled me outside the bar one night and said, hey, my doctor's put me on PrEP, and I
It's
think
a good pull out of the bar convo.
that you are a good candidate.
Pulled him out
It
of the bar
took
with a
somebody
headlock.
to kind of like shake me and be like, wake up, like you can do this. It's not out of reach. Most people pay little or nothing for PrEP, and if you have insurance, they have options as well. I'm definitely empowered by my PrEP use. Before I was on PrEP, if I knew that somebody was positive, I was defensive. I was nervous. I don't have that fear anymore. I can live as I want to live, and I can be with who I want to be with. I think the most important thing that we can do is talk about it.
None of the makeup people want to touch them.
Yeah, I was just thinking. Could you just adjust your, just sneak that in your shirt real quick?
Just put it inside.
Just tuck it on the outside there.
So
Oh God, please don't touch me. She breaks. Dude, how fucked? Isn't like aren't like guys like don't they like really enjoy the clinic side of like getting tested and
I would imagine that's
like imagine being a guy that looks like that and not getting tested for 4 years doing the shit he was doing.
Mm-hmm. Can you type in "I'm a bug chaser"?
Yeah. Oh no, don't say that, Sam.
Let's see if that's even still on YouTube. I don't think we got the. I think they took all the real bug chasers off YouTube. Unbelievably, unfortunately. Oh, there we go.
We got
Nice cheeks.
Hello.
Was that him saying hello, or was that
That
when
was me.
Okay.
This is Tom. In the South. I'm video casting on my blog, and
28.
one thing I've not covered in some of my video cast is people wonder, people in the back of their mind, they wonder, how did you get? Well, I was very young and I was doing drinking lives, and I ran with a very what do you would call it, upper scale group of people that had connections to a lot of things. So parties, all kinds of stuff like that. I
Politicians.
used to get on the big muscle boy and dance on the speakers, at Backstreet, the Armory, Bulldogs, and the Eagle, all that kind of stuff, in the Cove, and down in Miami at Uncle Charlie's,
We can click off this.
The Eagle. Can you fucking believe this guy can't even form a sentence?
He probably has some serious brain fog from the.
I'm video casting for my blog, and I ran with upper. Like I had no idea what the next word that was coming out of his mouth. I ran with, and then I had no idea.
Well, he's about to die. That's why he's how horrific. Oh my God! Click the YouTube logo and get us off this, please.
Holy shit! He looks like a villain. That guy. He looks like he should be a movie villain. That guy.
Well,
but the villainy is just giving the guys, not like taking over the world or like wanting money or drug distribution or anything.
he just wants more.
He wants to give away.
He's trying to get more.
But he thinks that he doesn't understand that he's giving more by getting.
He
more.
doesn't understand it.
He's
He
like,
thinks he's getting more for himself.
now I have more. These guys who have it, they're like, what the fuck? It's like a retard. I've got more than anyone. And then it's just like his minions that
His
are
video blog.
he's video blogging. He's getting stupider as time goes on. He's got big red polyps in his
More
face.
powerful.
I'm more powerful now than never. He's saying
just
never.
He's just a skull.
He's using wrong parts of speech and shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember when it might have been like 10 years ago, there was a scare where people were putting needles in gas pump handles. Do you remember that?
No.
Or maybe that was just my mom trying.
I think I do.
Is your mom on
Vaguely.
Halloween?
Well, did you ever hear that about the dentist who intentionally infected people with AIDS?
No.
Type in dentist intentional infection.
Dr. Giggles.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if he said anything
Dr.
after he
Hyde.
did it. After he was done with giving it to him.
Yeah, he said, "You lose."
I'm fine at your prep.
He said, "Guess what?
Guess what you have?
I'll give you 3 guesses. I'm gonna give you 3 guesses."
That was a woman?
David J. Acer. Look at him. There he is.
His last name is Maple? It's Latin for maple? He had the same birthday as my mother? Oh.
First documented transmission from a healthcare worker to a patient. The means of transmission remain unknown. Public controversy for healthcare workers. It's still safe to go get your healthcare done by a healthcare worker. Scroll down.
He enjoyed fishing, tennis, and golf. God, imagine getting a fish hook caught around his finger with that guy.
Yeah.
He's just chasing his fishing partners around with his bloody fingers and shit.
Acer believed he had contracted in 1986 through sexual contact, but did not exhibit any symptoms. Meanwhile, 2,000 patients, visible symptoms of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No.
It's sloppy. Reusing gloves.
I have a dentist appointment in a month.
Not
Oh, no.
sterilizing instruments.
Yeah, so he's intentionally infecting people with it. Look at that.
Oh, he's lazy.
What a scumbag. Well, that's his subconscious. That's, you don't just accidentally start reusing surgical gloves. You do that if you're trying to get people.
It's just like whatever, Sam.
People.
Oh God, it's just like whatever. Like he's like you're his dental assistant, like watching him like reuse like the picks and shit. And he's like, "Oh come on, Sam, it's just like whatever."
This doesn't happen accidentally,
Yes,
David.
it does. Oh, phooey. Yes, it does.
David, you're putting these
Oh, come on.
unsterilized tools in people's mouths.
Oh, so what? I freaking cleaned it with water. It's fine. God, you freaking so paranoid. Oh, shush. Oh, stop. Phooey. What? The woman got. Oh, well, she's gonna love it. I'll see her at the Eagle. She can fuck my butt at the Eagle. I wonder if the woman became like a. Wow, that's brutal. Though,
He doesn't even understand what a woman is.
Oh, where's your cock? Wow, your cock's little. Oh, look at that little pink cock. Gross.
All right, let's go to x.com and let's start getting topical. Let's dig into some topics here, Chris.
So
What do the people want to hear about?
I made our burner account for X.
Good.
Excellent.
Peace
Well
and
done.
Peace and Tim. 83478. No, I don't have a curated for you yet,
Mm-hmm.
but
Well, what's trending on this biatch?
we got Pack to
What's
Stick.
happening? Oh, this is nothing I want to see. What's pick to stick?
Pick to Stick.
Good
All right.
God.
Baseball stuff. Great.
Fucking homos.
I know Chris from MrBeast is trending. I know that.
What happened to Chris from Mr. Beast?
He had a little bit of an upset. Nothing major.
No?
You don't need to worry about it.
He
But
skinned his knee?
we're not going to be able to collab with him as soon as we had hoped initially. I think everybody, that was sort of the
Why?
the hope here.
Did he get, he's hurt
Well,
his
because
leg?
apparently he's been texting 13 and 14-year-olds.
That doesn't have anything to do with his mussy, is
No.
it?
No. This
No.
is not Mussy related. Okay, this is entirely something else. He could spoil you.
Oh. I beat you last time. Oh, Fortnite, I beat you last time.
I could give you anything.
I could spoil. That's it?
And
Well, he's
supposedly,
spoiling him.
Oh, so?
this is going to trickle down to the Beast himself.
This reaches all the way back to the Beast. All the way back to Mr. Beast. Go scroll up there. What was that? The one with the flag there? What does that say? Mr. Beast has 2 friends. Oh, okay. You can scroll down. Oh, that's Chris?
Chris has a wife and son?
Is that Chris?
This
Is that
hot-
him?
This hot girl, yeah.
Click that. No way.
I don't feel like off
Oh
on
my
front of you guys
God.
right now.
Close that. Holy shit. I can't believe it.
You go, girl.
Damn, Chris.
The funny one.
I can spoil you.
It's time to spoil.
You're not going to beat me this time in Fortnite, you little.
This I've been seeing this one. This guy Flight, this
Yeah.
black guy who's like a streamer.
Yeah, let's play that.
He just he knew he was weird all along.
Gentlemen, how are we able to afford this? Press!
He's so high too.
Yeah.
And now
I'm dead on with this guy right here. I like Flight.
it's fine. Oh my gosh, yes, this. For her to find a new job. Conversation. All right.
That's like if you saw me lose 50 pounds and then I shaved my beard completely off,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just would grow a longer and longer ponytail.
Yeah.
And your fingers would grow long nails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you would start saying, "That's really good sleep."
How funny are black people?
I know. I know. It's true. They get it.
I was thinking shit the other day, which, you know,
It
whatever.
happens.
But man, they're funny.
They are funny. They keep a level. Your average black guy will keep a level playing field for you.
This fella's funny.
Any day of the week, that guy would be funny as shit. I don't know if I fully trust MrBeast. The reality of the success of it.
You don't believe that MrBeast's success is organic?
Yes, that's right. That's what I'm saying.
Is that because he's managed by some like Disney?
I just like
whatever?
how do you like? No, it's no problem. Like you don't see a problem with that. You're a billionaire, and he obviously
which
likes
thing? Having a worker thing?
like isn't what was the other one? So he been all right. So right there, Chris from hold on, Kris Tyson from MrBeast is far worse than disrespect. No, it was the two guys. He's very serious about money. I heard him talk about like how much money he wants, and it sounded like a very pointed thing where he's like, no, I want about 10 billion.
Okay.
I want my like he knew how he was going to get there.
Yep.
And I'm like, you're that good, but you have guys on your staff that are like loose cannon, like real dangerous loose cannons.
If this happens, if you're high profile and this happens in your crew, there's maybe nothing you can do. This is a huge problem.
Yeah.
If he comes out against Chris from MrBeast, he will have a major part of his audience turn on him. There's no winning here for him.
He didn't see that coming.
I mean, if you were to see that, how would you see that coming? You would have seen it coming when
his
Chris
when his mussy was out.
No, when Chris starts painting his fingernails and wearing rings and stuff.
Yeah, I would be like, oh shit. Hey, here's your workload increased by 300%. You didn't follow it, you're fired.
I know MrBeast has been doing
Somehow.
YouTube from when he was like 15 or something. He was always super fixated on being like the biggest. But
Oh, was he?
and then I guess Chris was his childhood friend or whatever, so he was along for the ride for so long.
No.
And then MrBeast became like Disney big, and then it's a conflict of interest, etc. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a huge, massive problem, unfixable.
Did he the kid? Did he get caught the kid?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm sure, if you're a person like that, I'm sure he's done it. But the texts are what's damning right now.
And what was the difference between what did Dr. Disrespect do?
Dr. Disrespect was, I believe, sexting a 17-year-old or something on Twitch, I think.
Okay. I don't know.
And her name's Ava, by the way.
But I think what's especially sinister about this type of thing is that when communicate with minors, they're trying to turn them into And there's this thing called early porn exposure, I think,
Ugh.
which we shouldn't even look up. But they use an abbreviation like EPF or EPE or something, and it's like a fetish to them. There are a lot of people who their fetish is not necessarily like collecting child children or anything, but exposing children on the internet to
Cool.
and I think specifically because, or one reason specifically because it the end game of addiction is you fucking become
Yeah. 100%.
So there's that.
Were you exposed to early? Either of you guys?
The that I got exposed to early was still images of women with big tits, which is, so this is a studied, like brain studied thing, that video is much more destructive than still images. And like it's not even in the same category. Like Pornhub is not even in the same category as mags from back in the day. Like if your uncle or something had a skinny mag or whatever, it's a different thing that happens in your brain.
We found videos.
And people who older generation people who, like when they study porn addiction and it's ties to erectile dysfunction and stuff, people who are addicted to magazine type still image, they recover like instantly. Like they have no problem recovering from that, whereas the video stuff is like destructive.
Yeah. We found like like old school 80s. You should look up 80s boxes.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die when have you ever seen them? They were so fucking vulgar.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see them now at like antique auctions, and I look down and I get my fucking tragedy hit. It's just like like they were like so brute. No, they were like way worse than that. Like not throat. Like I remember like the backs of them had like 900 images, and it was like. And like it was so fucking vulgar.
It's probably 90s, maybe
Probably
90s.
Yeah, maybe 90s.
90s Gonzo DVD.
Extreme.
Yeah. It was like extreme.
What's up with this?
Like
Blowout.
And like we used like it was fucking just me and the fucking cousins fucking just be like, whoa, no way.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd all fucking suck each other's. Then it was all time after that. But the exposure to was like super dangerous. I mean, I remember being like leagues ahead of my filth in like when I was a kid, just like knowing what a pussy was.
Well, Charles has a really funny thing in his stand-up where he says, anybody in this audience ever been raped? And then he says, anybody see before they were 18? And everyone raises their hand. He goes, you were which is
100% true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's so fucking dangerous. I mean, the American Pie generation, which was ushered in so much. I think that did a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
I think like, do you remember how that was a tide turning moment?
Like it was a cool rite of passage. But I think there were movies in the like Porky's and stuff. Like that's always been a theme.
Yeah.
And I think when it was magazines and also videos that you had to sit through and you couldn't scrub through schizophrenically, it was more innocent. It was like a more of a rite of passage type thing. It wasn't as insidious as internet is
now.
But yeah, there's always been an incentive for them to push pornography, and it's making it cool. American Pie was a moment there. Yeah. Do you have a lighter?
Was it Comedy Central that had the Girls Gone Wild commercials late at night? I forget what network it was.
I remember seeing it all the time. I don't have a lighter on me. Fuck.
They're going out there. Hey, Luke.
Yeah, Joe Francis, who did Girls Gone Wild, ended up becoming like a fucking world-class villain. Like world-class fucking piece of shit.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Thank you, big dog.
But yeah, I remember seeing I think it was Comedy Central, and it was
Suitable for
I don't
children.
know if it was this. This looks way older, but
Tired of the same old white sand beaches filled with hot young girls willing to bear it all? Of course you're not.
Man,
That's why we're introducing the all-new Girls Gone Wild.
It was a trend though. Like these Daytona Beach, South Florida have been in style for like a hot minute.
Yeah.
Because in like 92, my cousins, my fucking older dickhead cousins, showed me videos of them like sticking beer bottles up girls' in hotel rooms when I was like 8.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, yo, check this out. It's fucking spring break 92 Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
And there were just like whores everywhere showing their tits.
Yeah.
So I feel like this guy was just like, well, if they're going to do it, I'm just going to capitalize on it. So it's always like, you know, it looks malicious and crazy. And then you're like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do, dude?
Mm.
I saw a fucking opportunity. I grabbed it. I went to spring break in 2003 or 4 in like Cancun, Mexico. And it was a fucking melee down there. I mean, there you could fuck 5 times in 5 days if you wanted. I met Steve-O.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kicked his door in his hotel room. And he was doing ketamine off the table. And then he kicked us out. And then they picked us up and threw us out.
Doug Stanhope is who I was thinking of.
Doug Stanhope was involved with that?
I think so. I might be wrong.
Look at that up. Doug Stanhope. I got to look that up. I need to know that. TV sucked dick in 2001.
It did.
Holy shit, did that suck dick. Now, Joe Francis.
I'd rather watch Sex in the City.
Yeah, well, Sex and the City was...
Which is amazing. It's an amazing show.
Yes.
People say it's well written, although Sarah Jessica Parker's face makes me want to kick it.
Yeah, she's ugly in a way that nobody else is.
I hate the way she's
and
ugly.
I mean, this show is responsible for the whoring of America.
It really is.
However, it was shot beautifully, and it is quality television.
It is quality television, but watching girls in 2024 romance New York things from 1999 is cringy as shit.
Kicks ass.
Can you imagine if guys were like, I'm Hulk Hogan? Like, for real. Like, if, like, you were like, yeah, this stuff's cool and shit. I am a real American.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Or, like, I talked like the Ultimate Warrior or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I kind of was like,
just the intensity that he brought to every interaction. There was nothing like him.
I always wear elbow pads.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always wearing, like, elbow pads and knee pads.
That's really funny.
Just wherever I go, I'm wearing, like, singlets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know a lot. I don't know. Is that the... What's the equivalent of a
you're right. That's the equivalent.
Wrestling or...
The women who romanticize, like, they're in their head, they are Carrie Bradshaw. That's the main person, right? That's such a funny name. Carrie Bradshaw. She's like the most obvious Brazilian that's ever existed.
Bradshaw.
It's me, Carrie Bradshaw.
It's might as well be Carrie Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah. But oh wow, she's so ugly.
Yeah,
she's
so
ugly as sin. She's one of the ugliest people that's ever existed.
Yeah, she really is. Like her and Barbara Streisand are so ugly.
Good God.
Yeah. Well, she's got Taurus problems.
I mean, imagine you got to pity Jewish
Brazilian
guys. You ever drive around a Brazilian neighborhood, the type where the women wear wigs?
No. Where? Like the east side?
They got them in Providence. Can you type in Brazilian women wearing wigs?
What the fuck is that?
You got to pity these guys, man.
Why? Because their hair's so thin?
Because they can't show their hair. It's just another one of their loopholes, but they can't show
they're
their
playing
hair.
they're playing God games again?
Yeah, they can't show their
I think it's because I think it might be because their hair is so thin too.
Yeah.
And shitty. Can you type in just go to images?
Does their husband starve them?
Look at these fuckers, man. Ugh.
Oh, that's
yuck.
they look like
Fucking yuck, dude.
That's like Ava from MrBeast.
Oh.
It's like look like a hot white chick.
But this is like this is the type that you'll see.
Whoa.
So you got to see, like, click this right here. Oh, nigga.
Oh, yo.
Oh, my nigga. What are you doing?
Yo, get out of here with that.
But you'll see him walking around New York, and there's some in Providence too, and they're just so
I won't
beat.
see them. I'll close my eyes when I see them.
Such beat trash.
I'll be like this. Is that a wig? And then I'll go like this. Oh, is that a wig?
Just driving down the road.
can't see that. I just crashed right through the brown football field. I just can't. I can't. Because I'm a sucker for a bob haircut. I'm a sucker for a pixie bob haircut.
I like a bob haircut. I like a good bob haircut.
And if I
sexy,
then I think a wig is the only way to like effectively pull one off. Like a pixie bob, and like the which one? Like this, like the angular one, like the straight hair, like the Fifth Element girl haircut. No, it's like the Karen haircut.
Oh,
like kind of like that. Yeah, like that. If I saw like the Lilu Dallas in just like black or blonde hair,
Mhm.
I would lose my fucking shit.
That's a sexy.
Yeah, bangs and
We
like
like that.
Yeah, I'd take
Mhm.
that. Yep, not current Mila Djokovic. God, what happens when you get by Russian czars?
Chris Tucker was crazy in that movie.
Oh, he's so good in that movie. Ruby Rod.
Ruby
we're
Rod.
all back on the Chris Tucker wasn't the Chris Tucker from the you guys know that, right?
Clone?
No. Chris Tucker wasn't the one on the Epstein plate log.
He wasn't?
No, it was an insurance guy.
How
I
you
forget. I
doing?
don't know if I forget.
Sorry. Hey, you got any problems? Yep. What's the vapor barrier? Should the whole thing just come up and be taken out? Not good. We got to read the concrete that got poured probably has to be taken out and redone because they didn't put down a vapor barrier.
That's not a vapor barrier on concrete from the second to first floor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even
between the wood and the concrete.
Okay, so he thinks it's gonna snap. What was he saying?
Just that the way they poured it, it's not going to be possible to get a polished finish on it.
Why?
Don't know.
My apologies for how mad you probably are right now. I would be oh my God. Let me call my boy. Give me a second. I'm gonna call my boy Billy. My buddy Billy is like builds like skyscrapers. It was on a wood subfloor.
It's on top of the wood floor. They didn't pull the boards up.
Yo.
Bill, I have a question for you. Technical.
Yes. Yeah, what's that got to do with a vapor barrier? A vapor barrier is just moisture.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with composition.
Yeah.
We can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Hey there, I'm the guy that's getting the work done. So there's no reason why the lack of a vapor barrier would be a problem.
No.
I'll give you back to Nick now.
Or you need another sub, and I can let you know.
Okay, here.
All right, Bill. Let's drink. You want to drink soon?
Is that what you said?
Let's drink soon.
Okay.
I had black mold in my bathroom for years until recently.
You have a candida.
Yeah. I have a little mushroom in my bathroom.
Did you have a mushroom?
No.
Oh,
God,
I've seen that before.
I've seen pictures online.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Your guy's name's Bill.
Bill Wilbur.
Is he around?
Yeah. He's like a heavy construction guy. He just built every skyrise. He built skyscrapers in Boston. Just quit his job.
Could he take a look at this?
Yeah. I wouldn't rip that up and go again.
Did you see Shane Gillis's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would be like, well, I'm canceling your fucking check. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck did you pour it? Why was the first thing layered and it wasn't? They didn't float the first layer properly, and then they were like, we can cover it. So fuck you. When can you take a ride with me? You're gonna love Billy. Billy's like, I love this kid, but this kid is like, when you talk to him, he's like dead serious. I do the biggest pours. I've done the biggest concrete pour in the nation's history.
Hell yeah.
I had trucks run up. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to sleep for 6 days. I had trucks lined up. I had to close the highways. You know how much it is to close a highway? $1 million an hour.
You getting a call?
Oh, am I? Oh, shit. Bill. I just need eyes. I need fresh eyes on this on a guy who's built a skyscraper. You're the smartest guy.
I don't know about that, but I can certainly take a look at it for you.
Yeah. When are you?
Who is it? Is it
Sam. Yeah, it's Sammy. When do you want to take a ride? Or when can I get you to take a ride?
Be like a half an hour. I'll give you a call back. Maybe I can run right up there before my next one.
You're the best. Perfect. All right.
And if not, we'll make it happen.
All right, buddy. You're the best. And then we'll go have all the beers. All right, cool. Yeah, he pretends he doesn't like to drink. He'll drink every beer at my house and stay till 3 a.m. We stay and talk shit.
Nice.
I can't believe how much beer we drink when we're together. He's the best. I love him.
Cool.
Stone serious when it comes to construction.
That's what I
Like
to see.
stone serious. Like
Nice.
it's not a fucking joke. He got people's lives at stake.
Hell yeah.
Psychopath. Kid was born to be a construction foreman. Like
Nice.
born for it.
Nice.
Yellow trucks. When we were kids, he would be like, let's skip school. I got to go see the guys. When we were in high school, his parents had, his uncles had all these huge state plow contracts. And we would show up. I remember pulling into a truck the first time I was like 16. And Billy's in a plow truck. And he pulls into like a circle of trucks. of like 9 or 10 drunks in like shitty old F-250s, and he's like running the show. And he's like, all right, Mick, you're gonna go down there, do 2. I need 2 guys in the back, 3. This kid's 17 years old. And I was like, yeah, and he's still like, fucking plows aren't running, fucking didn't grease them. Like he's pissed, like pissed. And I was like, fuck, this is awesome. Like this is so, and all I did was sit shotgun. That's it. And I used to shovel for him. I never wanted any money. He's like, you want money? I was like, I don't want any money. I was like, you got me out of school? And he was like cool with the Monsignor and all the priests and shit. Their family was like cool with everybody. And I was like, no, it's cool. And my dad would be like, I was like, Dad, I'm skipping school with Billy to go plow. He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. I was like, all right, cool. He'd be like, yeah, this is the machine over here and blah, blah, blah. I was just cool. He's a good kid. And I finally got back in touch with him after like years. And I was like, and then the 3 times we've hung out, we drink until our fucking eyes are falling out of our heads. So it's just like, fucking, this country's fucked. So it's fun. He'll be cool. He'll be cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
We back in it?
Yeah, we're back in it.
Back in it. Okay.
You want to talk about Tucker more?
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Let's talk about that. Tucker Carlson calls you up. He bangs your line. He says,
He called me. He's saying it's crazy, man. I've been watching all this stuff. No, I hit him up,
and he was like, "Come on up."
Yeah.
And you went up there. And you went out to dinner with him.
We had dinner at his at the same place we shot the podcast. His studio is. He shoots the podcast at the dining room table.
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you have for dinner?
He had a chef come by. There was steak and rice and sort of just Maine cooking, home cooked type style swag.
Was he suited?
It was great.
Yeah. Well, did he have was he casual?
No, he was preppy.
Yeah.
Preppy casual, Maine casual. Actually, I can't remember what he wore during the interview. It's probably one of those checked shirts.
Yeah.
Though.
So he wants to interview you.
He interviewed me.
Yeah.
I reached out to him though. It was not the other way around. I hit him up.
Interview me. Ask me a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead, ask me.
That's what I said to him.
3 margaritas, please.
I said, hey, can you interview me real quick?
Do you have any alcohol? I'm drinking.
What did you wear?
I wore the Scuffed Realtor shirt. John Stupid 2.
Nice.
I gave Nick the best plug that I could give.
Hell yeah, thanks, pal.
For Scuffed Realtor.
Thanks, pal.
And I did not wear a hat, which may have been a mistake. Because my hair is thinning.
No, it's not.
I got to get on that. I'm going to start taking drugs for that.
Go to Turkey, my
Cut
friend.
some off for you.
You could go to Turkey.
Let's get some extensions, some Chris extensions.
I'll go to Turkey to that super hospital where you go. You ever see that?
Hair by
I
Istanbul?
saw that, yeah.
The Turkey hospital where you go and get like your cancer screen, your blood work, your fucking lip injections, your hair. It's like the nicest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, so you're out there. You stayed up with him, and good guy.
He's worked in media his whole life, and I suspect that he's a really good guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Maine, and he chose Maine.
And a Mainer now, and a family man.
We got Bill.
And I liked him a lot.
Kamala Harris's slogan.
I'm sexy.
She is sexy.
She is sexy.
You think she's sexy?
I think I would not. I have no interest in it.
Would you hit it?
No.
Come on.
No.
Probably be pretty good.
I mean, I was talking to Tucker about this topic. I was talking to Tucker Carlson about this.
Yes.
It's not my flavor, but listen. You look at this woman, and we were talking about just how the fake sort of the mask and then fake nicety and sort of what a freak show she is. And listen, I'm sure that carries over sexually as well. Like you probably are not seeing the real woman when you have sex with her, but there have to have been a few times when this lady fucked where she, in a moment of a lapse of conscience. Can you look up lapse of conscience? Is that what it is? Lapse of, maybe just type lapse of and then hit search and see what comes up. Not judgment, lapse of consciousness? Lapse of consciousness. Yeah, go ahead and hit that there. Medical condition, a lapse of something. Lapse of self-consciousness.
A little lapse of consciousness.
A lapse of consciousness. Had to let the mask slip accidentally and let loose some animalistic fucking
100%.
riding you like a rattlesnake.
Like that. Yeah.
Probably grunting like a man.
Is she a Taurus? When's her birthday?
Good question though.
When is her? Oh, look at that. Kamala Harris' birthday. I would guess she's a Taurus, May something. Oh wow, a fucking Libra or a Scorpio. Is that Scorpio? That's close.
Scorp.
There's what's Kamala Harris's sign?
Man, what a stupid whore.
No, she's a Libra, Virgo.
Libra.
So she's a storyteller.
She'll tell you a story,
Libra,
all right?
Libra, yeah, she will.
She'll hawk two on that thing.
She will hawk two on that thing. I like that. I would.
I gotta piss. I'll be right back. Oh, can you turn your ringer on, but maybe move your phone away from the mic?
No, I'm good.
From the audio stuff. Well, in case that guy calls back.
He'll be there. I'll meet him in half an hour.
I'll have it here so I feel the vibration.
I like it because it gets me out of the house to drink. You see how that works, Chris? I got to do this, honey. Unbelievable.
Takes 6 hours.
This is gonna take 6 hours. She's like, I have tracking on your car. You're at a bar right now. I'm like, there's a bar near there.
We're getting food.
He picked me up and I rode with him. This is the only parking lot near him. It's impossible. There are concrete trucks. I have 3 margaritas, please.
3 at once.
That was the best. That was the best. I told you about that.
What, me?
My friend. I'll say my friend because I don't want to name names. Who has a drinking problem?
Yeah.
Sat down with us at a very nice establishment.
Mm-hmm.
He was late, and it was me and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend sits down, totally cocked, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at Hemingway's outdoor patio. Plops in the chair in front of our kind of hot waitress, and he's like, "Hey, I'll have a 3 margaritas, please." And then looks at us like that's nothing, like that's not like that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Ordering 3 margaritas. That was the funniest.
That's insane.
I've never seen anything so insane in my life.
Just having 1 and then 2 on deck.
I just want to have 3 margaritas, please. Thank you.
That's the craziest.
Like kind of compliment.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like anybody in the planet has ever ordered that before.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, bro. That's like ordering give me a handgun, please. Thank you, bullets. Thank you. Thank you, all bullets in the gun. Thank you. What have you guys been up to?
I love a handgun, please.
With the big bullets that go bang bang. Please, bang bang bullets in it.
And then he drank the 3 margaritas.
No, she didn't give them to him. She was like, "No, I'll give you a margarita." I was like, "We'll have." I knew she was like getting "I'll cut you off before you even get started, Bill."
Yeah.
And I was like, he meant we'll all have margaritas. It's a family tradition. I was like, holy shit, dog. It was so funny though.
Shit.
It was so funny I wasn't even mad at him. I was like, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Like, it was cute.
That is cute.
Yeah. I gotta try that. That's like ordering 3 beers and you're alone by yourself.
Yeah. I know people who they'll well, I'll get a beer and something else.
Well, a beer and a shot is very common.
That's common, yeah.
Which is pretty heavy. I don't do shots. You do shots?
So rare. Usually, only if other people offer them. Usually.
Okay.
I'll
I
do a
can't.
mixed drink.
I've never seen that night we went to Lucky's.
Yeah.
And everybody was
that's their thing.
Shots and beers.
They have a beer and shot menu.
Yeah. That's their jam.
Which is if you're going one way or the other, you're gonna go beers all night or mixed drinks all night.
I don't get that at all. I haven't done shots since I was 21.
Yeah. Here's a Guinness and a tequila shot.
Ugh. God, you might as well. That's like I'll have lobster bisque and a punch in the solar plexus, please. No, thank you.
I'll have a lobster bisque and cinnamon roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Yummy. I'll have some oatmeal, please, and
dip it in it, yeah.
and the whatever's inside a fire extinguisher.
What is inside of a fire extinguisher? That's
carbon dioxide, baking soda, carbon-based life forms.
Water, carbon dioxide,
Wow,
foam. What's foam? What's foam?
Yeah, shaving cream.
What is foam?
Just foam.
Just foam. And a wet chemical.
And just a wet chemical. Just vague as shit.
Yeah.
You might as well say none of your business.
You notice the Google's been doing this AI overview.
Oh, that's fun. So now there's just an AI overview should be looked at as like a drunk guy answering first.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when is Pontiac coming back? November. AI overview.
They say.
I'll have 3 margaritas, please.
What's in a fire extinguisher? Foam.
Foam and wet chemical. I don't know. I'm surprised you didn't know that. It was wet chemical. Wet.
Not dry.
Not dry. Dry chemicals are different. These are wet foam. Plus foam.
You know what's fun to sometimes if you type in like a keyword then WMV, because you'll get these real if you type in anything.
What's Jeff Goldblum teaches class drunk?
So your first assignment will be to
What's
read
WMV
pages
mean?
1.
This might be just slowed down. That's why it sounds like. So this is an old video. I think it was Windows Movie Maker would export videos in this file format. So you'll always get old stuff. So if I typed in like house, maybe not house, but yeah, you'll get stuff like this. Like this is 13 years old. It only has 48 views.
Neat.
Come on. Give me your booze. You've had enough.
This is Maine humor.
Yeah.
That's what guys from Maine do.
Where I was telling Nick about WMV files.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Bic actually taught me this trick. If you just type in a keyword, then .WMV, you'll get really old, low view count videos.
People in Maine are real stupid. I was telling Nick I went to Five Guys and there was a guy in there with 2 girls, and he was flirting with them by rolling up little balls of paper napkin and throwing it
napkin at my head
and throwing it at their face. He was like this.
Stop it! Don't. Stop.
Throwing paper napkin balls at
I
their
knew you liked
faces.
Me. At Five Guys?
Yeah, and the 2 girls were dressed like Nick, like they were wearing bucket hats and like gym shorts and tie-dye graphic tees and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
They were probably like just got done clipping at a weed farm.
probably something like that.
That was the
yeah.
first place that I saw ounces of weed for $100.
Is that cheap or expensive?
When it's not cheap, like now, like right now in like the grand scheme, it was like when we went up last time for the guys trip last summer.
Yeah.
That's cheap. Like weed's never been $100 from a fucking dispensary.
Yeah.
Like you're telling me that means your pounds of weed that you're growing are $1,600, and you've broken it down to where like you're at like California. You're just not making a lot of money. Your profit margins are low.
Got
The
it.
weed places that you're seeing are in like houses.
They're fucking dumps.
Dumps.
If you drive through Maine, it's very picturesque. It's nice looking, and the businesses you pass without exaggerating, probably 1 out of 8 of them are weed shops.
Really?
And they're fucking dumps. They're in dumpy little like trailers, like they're trailer buildings and stuff, like trailers and Home Depot
What
sheds
did they do to my weed?
that have been turned into what did
they do to my weed?
what did the powers that be do to your
weed?
to
Weed
your
is gay
weed that you
now.
love?
I loved weed my whole life.
Yeah.
I've recently like truly like I'm turning my back on weed.
It wasn't gay.
It wasn't
before.
gay. It's very gay. They're like, we just got mammoth products in.
I remember when I first started hanging around you, it was cool.
It was like, oh, I got weed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Smoke a blunt. And it was
Yeah.
fun. Now it's like, it has like this like water park looking aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like like something you would put in a pool
The worst graphic design
of all time.
of all time. CBD companies, weed companies, etc. The worst people are getting into are making these businesses.
Yep. And I don't care about the weed sucks. It's so strong. It's like it makes you fucking insane.
Mhm.
They're shooting it with like they use like Zaza and
It's called sprayed weed.
spray.
Yeah, where they spray it with terpenes.
Yeah.
It's a new thing.
That's like it's gay. Like weed's cringy,
Mhm.
and it's like beard guy, Grateful Dead bullshit dude.
Let's talk genetics.
Yeah. So terpenes, right? This has more THG. And like, I'm not going to talk science with a guy who looks like that guy that was growling over grabbing his Popov vodka. Like, fuck you, dude. Go back to like smelling like a fucking dog's dick and being a general purpose job site retard. Showing up late. Like, go back to that guy drunk at WMV. Like, this guy isn't talented at anything, buys low-tier dumb shit, has his trophies from baseball in middle school, and I don't give a fuck about him.
Come on. Give me your booze. You've had enough.
Retard, man.
Like, you know, like as soon as you turn the camera here, like you just see like a bunch of hoarder shit.
Just messy.
Can you type in fish tank Zoltar? We had a guy like this on the show.
Yeah, like retard man.
Yeah. Maybe Zoltan.
Which is the guy from the big video game, right? That name?
Fuck. I think we made fun of his name and messed up his name so much that people use something different now for what his name was.
Zoltan.
This guy?
That guy right there.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking, I still don't vote. You gotta vote. How would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast?
Gang, he's so boring. He won't even answer the question who you vote for, hypothetically.
Yo, if he don't start doing something, we have to elect him. There's no way he can't just sit here and do nothing.
Hell yeah. Go!
Yeah, what else is on Twitter with the guy?
And hypothetically speaking,
He had a personality.
Is he the homeless guy?
Borderline.
You're just a twat. You keep talking about all this midlife shit, but who the fuck cares? You keep talking about all this like, oh, I rap with people, but really, once again, who the fuck cares? Alex Vance, whatever the fuck your name is, why are you dressing like such a like flamboyant wannabe, like my daddy has money, dude? When really, no one fucking cares about money at the end of the day.
That was disgusting.
That guy's a part of the guy that ruined weed. I was driving down to the beach the other day with my wife and kids, and I look up and they're like,
You didn't.
Canna Farms now has mammoth products, and both it looked like when a water park opens up a new slide.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm a fucking retard. Like, I can't smoke weed anymore. I don't like it. Like, it makes me paranoid, like truly paranoid. I get it now. It's just too strong. It's like drinking like Everclear. Like when you're drinking booze, you want it to be administered to you at like 25 to 30% of the you know what I mean? Now it's like, no, it's 85%. You're like,
fuck you. Here, take all of it.
I don't want that. Now I can't smoke it. Now I'm fucking like geeked out. Like, whoa, where everybody's fucking against me. And it's like, this isn't what I signed up for here.
You have now completed the first hour of a Perfect Guy Live podcast. Full access to all episodes and more, visit mde.tv.